I think you need to be a resilient person. You need to accept the word no, but also persist past it and go on from it. In this industry, you will get no's constantly, but you also get yeses, and the yeses are what are important. If you give up at every no, you're not going to find a yes. My name's Stephen, I'm 20 years old, I'm a singer, and I live in Melbourne. I've been singing for probably, I think, going on 14 years. You weren't around when I needed you, you weren't around when I needed you. The first album I bought, like probably just before I started singing, was Britney Spears, like her first album, which I loved her when I was little, I was obsessed with her. I think to do something that I'm really passionate about is kind of liberating, especially considering like people's general opinion of the music industry is that no one's going to succeed, which I just stray away from. I don't really listen to people like that because I know there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to succeed in this because it's kind of in my blood and it's something that the world has told me that I have to do, and also my heart has told me that I had to do. So ultimately on stage I feel free and like I could do anything. Pursuing singing full-time, ultimately it isn't the highest paying job unless you can find the regular gigs and stuff like that. I work at my dad's shop in the city, but I also work at a clothing shop, and it's quite like tiring work, and I've been working really hard, especially because a lot of what I want to do leads to things that will cost money. So I'm trying to save up as much as I can in anticipation that I will need to spend that for my music. Going to work every day knowing that this is not my life and this is not what I want to do in the long run. So it's kind of, there's a conflict within me that's like, why are you going there? Why are you doing this when this isn't what you're going to be doing in a couple years' time? And this isn't what you want your life to be. So it is, but at the same time it is great because I am making the money that I need and I am very good at saving. And it's hard sometimes getting out of bed for that, but got to do what you got to do and sacrifice and that sort of thing. But yeah, I started university and I was studying public relations, which I really did enjoy, but it didn't give me enough time to pursue my singing and pursue my music on such a full-time basis that I wanted to. I had to follow my heart and I did drop out of uni, but I felt like it wasn't such a big decision because I knew what I had to do. And when I don't sing for a few days, or if I don't sing every day, then I get a bit tense and anxious. When I move on deeply, things follow dreams, get there on my own. Be honest, I'm through with the lies, wasting time, this is my life and I'm not gonna cry. Club Voltaire is a really small, intimate venue located in North Melbourne. For me, it's a mix between like a venue or like a rehearsal space. So it's kind of inviting, the closest people I know and their friends and family to come down and watch a really intimate and raw stripped down performance, musicals and stuff like that. But this was me, like Stephen Theochari in the spotlight, sort of. I had creative control and directed. Melbourne means a lot to me. I was born here, lived here my whole life. I think it's a beautiful place. The people and the energy that it gives off is really positive, and it's something that you miss when you leave. So you can have this throughout the video if you want it as well. But our version is like the candlelit version. Like slow version. I think music was born within me somehow because I just had this like gravitation towards it like ever since I was young. I'm not sure how I knew, but it was just something that kind of clicked and something that, I gravitated towards. So I believe that I was born with a real passion for music, and pretty much my family's not musical at all. My family are really supportive. It's great because I hear about stories of people that their families don't understand their sort of drive or their motivation towards things that they don't believe are worthy. I'm close with each and every one of them. They're kind of, I can feed off them musically and like ask them, how does this sound? And like, even though all of them aren't musical, so it's kind of weird that no one in my family is musical except my sister. I can get advice off them and they'll always be straight up and honest. They always come to my gigs and they're always very supportive and stuff like that. So yeah, they've helped me a lot in my journey and they continue to every day.